Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here, standing at the threshold of Harbor Boulevard in Anaheim, California. I have made the trek from Los Angeles down to Orange County because in just a few days, at the start of next week, I will be flying to Indiana and boarding, you might remember Large Marge, my RV. I will be getting behind the captain's chair and careening across the great US of A for the rest of the month. Probably a 3-week or so, give or take a day, road trip. That begins in a few days, and I figured, you know, before departing, I should do one last quick visit to one of my favorite places, Disneyland. Today's vlog is all about this place. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's the Daily Woo. I'm arriving a little later than I normally do in hopes of staying until after dark. Rarely am I here once the sun goes down. I want to change that in today's vlog. Also see some park hopping over to DCA later in my future, but for now, starting off here, gonna ride some attractions that I haven't done since my move back to California. I'm about to go inside and directly up the Matterhorn mountain. Wait time's not too bad because I have a single rider ticket. Here goes nothing into the darkness. Oh, I heard there's a Yeti in here. I hear him. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, something happened over there. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Whoa. Whoa. That was him. That was totally him. Whoa. Whoa, he jumped out of it. It startled me a little. Whoa, whoa. Oh. Incredibly bumpy. It's always a good time riding that, but it always hurts my back just a little. I think it's because I'm so tall that I get whipped around. It's all part of the experience. There they come, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Oh, what was that noise he just made? I love when some of the characters you don't normally see are walking around. It's good to see you. How you doing? Good to see you. I haven't seen you wandering around these parts in quite some time. See you later. It is a little bit warmer today than normal. Some of the tikis are completely upside down. They don't know how to handle the heat, but I do with a Dole Whip float. And as much as I adore these things, this is the first one I've had since being back in the Golden State. What's wrong with me? They're so good. Last week, the Mark Twain started to set sail again, but I have not ridden the Columbia yet. I'm gonna change that right now. Pretty nice shot there with the sun protruding through the trees. And one thing's for sure, the pirate ship does not have a lot of shade. I think they got a fish down there. I think they shot that fish. The train is running parallel, trying to race us. Here comes the train. It seems to be going just slightly faster than we are. Oh yeah. It's a rare occasion though to run parallel with the train. Everybody's waving. I really do like the new ambiance of the waterfalls on the newly opened track. A cow chews its cud. I wonder if a moose has 2 stomachs like a cow does. I'm gonna head under the tracks into Mickey's Toontown, an area that usually I'll dip into, but very rarely will film. And I can't really explain the reasoning for that because I like it back here. Just look at that up there. It almost looks like the Hollywood sign. And it's one of the few places where a fish can survive inside a gas pump. How's he do that? Take a look at the window. Laugh-O-Gram Films. Before What You Know in Anaheim even existed in Kansas City, there was a studio called Laugh-O-Gram that Walt Disney created. It failed. He had to file for bankruptcy and move to California, but he never gave up. And for that reason, we now have Disneyland, Walt Disney Studios in Burbank, and every Disney movie you've ever seen or even heard of. It is considerably warmer today than in the past week or so. I'm hanging out in the shade, waiting for my Fast Pass time to come to fruition. But before we head over there, stopped inside this gift shop to check out the Gag-O-Matic. Just look at that. Those hands are taking cigars, bananas, mouse traps, a whoopee cushion, a rubber chicken, all kind of interesting stuff in here, tucked away in the nooks and crannies. And now the time has arrived for Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin. And that looks refreshing. I just kind of want to just dive in there. And this is the second taxi in 2 days that I've seen busting through a wall. Must be a California thing. Here goes nothing. I have control of the wheel and we're going in. I don't want to end up like Roger there. He's completely out of control. You can get very, very dizzy on this thing. Very dizzy indeed. Oh. He's being shocked. He's being electrocuted. Whoa. That doesn't sound good. If you're not careful, you could get a little nauseous on that thing. It just keeps spinning and spinning and spinning, sort of like those numbers below the sign. They just keep spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. Now my head is totally spinning. Back inside one of my favorite little secret spots. That's not a filter on my phone. That is inside the queue line for Pinocchio, looking at the Matterhorn. I made a wish, and look who arrived.
Say hello there. That was your wish?
No. Going in. Hiddity-dee, an actor's life for me. Hey, no roughhousing in there. Disappeared. She disappeared. Say it.
Home at last.
I am so happy. This is what we're dealing with. A little spaghetti, some meatballs. OMG, it's a gluten-free. That can only mean one thing. Justin scarred?
Can I eat now? You told me to hold on.
Are you gonna eat the plate too? Is that gluten-free?
Probably. Let's find out. No.
And now taking a quick 100-yard walk, park hopping over to DCN. It's about to happen. My first ride on Guardians of the Galaxy. Right now. This is different than what used to be here before. Shooter McGavin? Tucked away over in the queue line is a garden gnome. Wonder why he's hiding out over there.
Ouch! That was not part of the plan! What? Of course I escaped!
And they have the original Yeti Harold from the monorail before they revamped him. I wrote it earlier. And now the OG Yeti is just hanging out inside Guardians now up on the rafters. There we go. My face is being blocked.
You've
but
been Mike Wazowski.
I've been what?
You've been Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski. Look
Oh
at
yeah. Faith. And now that the sun is slowly starting to set, heading back over to Disneyland. A little night train action. The train has stopped in the prehistoric era. We're stuck back in time. Completely stuck back in the land of the dinosaurs. Will I ever get back to my own time? Find out tomorrow. Tomorrow will tell. Vlog over.